Hello?
Hey, is this Lorenz?
Yeah, yeah.
The investigation had been going on for months.
We knew the neighbors were talking. We knew there was speculation. We didn't know what the story was.
The bodies that were found in the backyard. Do you have any comment on that?
Yeah, I buried my parents on the property.
What did you do to your parents?
What did we just, what just happened?
Drive down Crestwood Court in Albany and you might just miss it. A small, unassuming home tucked behind thick shrubs and overgrown hedges. To most, it's just another house on a quiet street, but to those who live here, it's a place shrouded in mystery. Neighbors say Franz and Theresia Kraus enjoyed a quiet life here until one day they were simply gone. No moving trucks, no goodbyes, just gone.
There was no like, oh, take care, or hey, could you help with the garden or anything like that. They were just gone.
For years, the couple's son, Lorenz, came and went, tending to the yard, collecting the mail. It looked like another home being kept up.
I asked him to his face, and he said, oh, they're in Germany. I said, okay.
Taking care of their
Yeah.
families. They were, so quiet and kept to themselves. We respected that, and then, your lives go on.
But investigators now say those walls were hiding an unimaginable secret. For years, no one had seen or heard from Franz and Theresia, but their Social Security benefits were still being spent, accounts still active. At one point, a distant relative asked police to check on the couple.
We had also gotten a call back in February of 2020 to check on their welfare. At that time, we had gotten information from a neighbor that they had moved out of the country. We had tried to contact the person that had called us, which was a distant relative that did not live in the area, and we're not able to contact that person, and we had no reason at that moment to find anything more suspicious at that time.
That is until this year. On May 21st, more than 5 years after that first welfare check, the Social Security Administration contacted Albany police to check on Franz and Theresia.
In May, I had Social Security show up to our house to ask questions about the neighbors. And he was quite surprised to hear that we hadn't seen them in around, I think I said 8 or 9 because I wasn't really sure of the timeline of it. And that's when I told him, I was like, between me and you, I was like, I think he did something to them, and I'm pretty sure they're in the backyard.
It was apparent that Mr. and Mrs. Kraus were no longer at that house. That opened up a long investigation between the Albany Police Department, the Albany County District Attorney's Office, the Social Security Administration, and also our partnership with the New York State Police and several other federal agencies to start trying to figure out what was happening from both a financial background and where the Krauses were.
Then on September 23rd, after months of investigating, search warrants were executed at 6 Crestwood Court. At first, authorities said it was suspected financial crimes. Within hours, local, state, and federal agencies were at the home. Officers were seen scouring the property with cadaver dogs, investigators taking boxes upon boxes of evidence out of the house. Even an Albany Police Mobile Command Center was set up. It was clear there was more to this investigation than authorities were letting on. The next day, investigators were still at the home. This time, they brought an excavator. As investigators zeroed in on the back.
I was just leaving for work, and the detectives came into the backyard just to tell us to not let any press in the backyard.
Authorities have been very tight-lipped about what they're doing at this home on Crestwood Court here in Albany. You can see behind me that a command center has been set up right in front of the home. The heavy police presence here started yesterday with a search warrant. Officials say it's tied to suspected financial crimes, but officials have indicated to me that it could be something much bigger. Now, I've been here most of the day. I saw an excavator digging up the backyard. I also obtained video showing investigators appearing to have found something of great importance in the dirt. They were seen taking photos of what they unearthed, but they're not saying what it is. Just moments after this report aired, the coroner arrived on scene, confirming what many had feared. Authorities officially announced what they uncovered the next day.
Ultimately, yesterday, on the 24th, We did uncover human remains of 2 people in the backyard of 6 Crestwood Court.
The 2 bodies are believed to be Franz and Theresia Kraus. It was now the afternoon of September 25th, just minutes after Albany Police Chief Brendan Cox made those statements, a twist no one saw coming. CBS6 received an email. What unfolded next, even the police didn't see coming.